Well, let's get some more on this story now. Joining me on the line from the presidency is a spokesperson, Mac Maharaj. Mac, a very good morning to you and thanks for your time. We just want to set the record straight and clarify a few things. In the statement issued by the presidency earlier regarding this matter of Zimbabwe, it mentions unauthorized statements. What are unauthorized statements and by who?
Dan, thank you very much for having me and thank you to your listeners. The President has noted that there have been concerns expressed in Zimbabwe about the conduct of his technical team, the facilitation team comprising of Ambassador Ngakula, Ambassador Zulu and myself. And when he looked at the matter, we looked at it from the point of view, has there been anything said that is out of order? And indeed, in the media reports, it has been alleged, for example, that Ms. Zulu said that President Zuma had phoned President Mugabe to express concerns over the preparations. No such call had taken place. It was not a question of whether she said this or did not, because that is a matter of dispute between her and the news agency. But we said the more important thing is, here is a report in the public arena. We need to correct it immediately. And therefore we have said this did not happen. It's not authorized, and if it is said, it's incorrect. There have been other such statements.
Mac, is this related to the statements that are reportedly have been made by Ms. Zulu?
Correct. But it is larger than the question, Dan, of a single individual. I have made some statements sometimes also on Zimbabwe. And I have to distinguish now very clearly when I'm speaking as spokesman of President Zuma, and today I'm speaking as his spokesman. I will not make statements to the media on my capacity as member of the facilitation team.
Okay, what's the relationship like at this stage between President Jacob Zuma and President Mugabe, and broadly between the two countries, South Africa and Zimbabwe?
You know, Dan, I think it's important for the public to realize that whatever happens at the level of heads of state in the world, they never allow a single issue to become one that disturbs the state-to-state relations and party-to-party relations. Our relations between South Africa and Zimbabwe go back beyond the creation of the democratic state of South Africa. They go back to the trenches of struggle against colonialism and apartheid. And they have been continuing to them. They remain warm, they remain close, and the two leaders interact with each other in warm and friendly ways. This issue that has been arisen has been raised in the public space, and we hope by this statement we have removed it. Our explanation is unqualified. We say the facilitation team will not make statements. Statements will be made by President Zuma on the facilitation issues, and that we are saying that whatever has been said, to the extent that there's caused problems, they are unfortunate, they are regrettable and unauthorized.
And what does President Zuma think about the elections next week? I mean, we've had reports, SADC itself, when they had a summit a few weeks ago, were not really satisfied about the timing and said the matter must be decided in Zimbabwe through their legal system. And we know what that decision was. I mean, is President Zuma satisfied that the elections will be well run and smooth, judging up, especially, Mac, about what happened when there was special voting for the police and the stories we've heard about not enough ballot papers being available and not many of those police people were able to vote?
Dan, on Saturday evening, the Organ Troika on peace and security issues of SADC met in Pretoria. It had agreed previously that it would meet and periodically to take stock how things are moving in Zimbabwe, as well as Malagasy and DRC. Saturday night's meeting was focused on this issue of Zimbabwe. President Kikwete addressed the press conference, and indeed he said the decision by the court, which we all have to respect, that the elections must be held on 31st of July, has created extraordinary pressures. There have been problems in the way. SADC noted the progress in ensuring that there is no violence, commended the leaders of the political parties for their uniform stance as wanting to create a peaceful environment, encourages them to continue to do that, took note of the problems that arose on the special voting day, and has appealed to all parties in Zimbabwe to assist the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission to overcome its process and procedural issues that have arisen, so that on the 31st, what we get is credible elections. Then the elections of 31st are on us. They are going to happen, and it is the duty of Zimbabweans and of the SADC region to do everything possible to ensure that those elections bring forth credible results. That's the focus of our attention, and everything else takes second place to that.
Thank you very much. We'll have to leave you there. That's Presidency spokesperson Mac Maharaj.
News that moves. eNCA.com.